Respect, respect, respect. Can you hear me? Respect to all the people that ever come in the chat. Respect to the ones that watch replay. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you sub up and subscribe to this channel. We're gonna talk. You see what you see the name of the title, right? I've been had this since I was gonna do it sometime last week, but didn't get a chance to. I supposed to do it Saturday, but didn't get a chance to. But guess what? I'm doing it today. What do y'all think about going back to segregation? But the only problem with going back to segregation is only problem that going back to segregation is the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which is law, right? Y'all wonder, they true, what are you talking about? See, he can do a whole lot of things, but he cannot go back and change the law. It gotta go through Congress. You gotta go through Congress to be changed. You gotta go through Congress to be changed, right? And I'm gonna say this right here. That segregation wouldn't be a bad thing, right? Think about it. When back in the day, when all the Black Wall Street, Oklahoma, Alabama, Georgia, New York, anywhere there was a Black Wall Street, they had their own hospital, their own bank. They had their own everything, which that put money back into that community. It's not a bad thing, but also it's not a good thing either. You get to know the people in your community as a whole, in our community as a whole, but yet you got to know how to socialize and how to do business with other people too. Although some probably don't want to do business with you. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. Everybody want to know what the Civil Rights Act of 1964 is. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. No person in the United States shall, on the ground of race, color, or national origin, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subject to discrimination under any program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. See, and that what I'm going to say, that what he's trying to do. But guess what? Guess who received more federal assistance? It's not us. It's not majority of the people that I know either got their own business or they working. Just like that DEI they want to talk about. Who that DEI benefit? Who did the welfare, who did that welfare benefit? Who do all that benefit? It's not us. That wasn't created for us. We want to create it for my brothers and my sisters in our community. It wasn't created for us. Guess who majority is on there? White women. So we know how to get it out of the mud. GOM. GOTM. Get it out of the mud. We know how GITOM. We know how to get it out the mud. We know how to survive. See, segregation is not gonna hurt us. It ain't nothing he could do with it because it's law. Like I said, it's gonna take an act of Congress to kill that civil right Civil Rights Act of 1964. But guess who would suffer more? Will we suffer more? Big corporations suffer more. Think about it. They would suffer more for that segregation bill than we will. They will suffer. They will suffer more because we are smart. Just take a look around you. I did 3-4 videos of all the invention that our people, our ancestors, our sisters and brothers, our melanated kings and queens has invented that was stolen. Right? I think I said to Mondo and some other people a video about the swastikas. I sent that video. I think I sent it to y'all, right? They even stole that and turned it into something evil, which our ancestors way down the line, it meant something else. But they don't want to teach you none of that. They don't want to teach you none of that, right? So why should we go now? The people that voted for him, now they crying, want our help. We don't want to help y'all. We don't want to help y'all. Because guess what? We good. We are good over here. We're good over here. We just gonna do us. We want to do us. But why do some of our people don't see the light? Still running around here crazy, doing crazy things, acting like an idiot, running around in these streets. So got the Latinos, the Asian, everybody else want us to help them. But where were they when we needed help? Where were they when we tried to tell them? Where were they when we tried to warn them what was going to happen? Now he tried to get segregation back. He tried to get segregation back. I'll tell you. Hey, if he do, what's going to happen? Okay. Here's the 4 keys to the key parts of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it's going to be so hard to get that broken down. Title 1, discriminatory voting tactics. They do that now. By moving the lines of line where redrawing districts in states. Redrawing districts in states. They do that right now. Title 2, discrimination of public accommodation. They still do that in some places. To the disabled. See, everybody think the Civil Rights Act was meant for just only the kings and queens, melanated people, our brothers and sisters. No, the Civil Rights Act wasn't just for them, for us. It's for the people, it was for the people with disabilities too. And it was for people with mental health too. But nobody won't talk about that part of it. People with some kind of disability, I don't care in mind or they in a wheelchair, whatever, they can't be discriminated against. So guess what? It is what it is. Okay. And you got to have accommodation for people in a wheelchair, handicap parking. You got to have a static policy procedure at the job for people who have seizure that work for you. You can't turn them away. In some instances, you can, but people with service dog, I'm telling you, service dog. People come in your building with a dog on a leash, whatever, or holding them if you got a small one, cause they got a service vest on. Do you turn them around, sit them back out the door? No, that's segregation. No, you don't turn them back out the door because you don't know if there's a service dog or not. And you could be, if you sit them back out the door, say, I don't want to serve you. Guess what? You might be in for a lawsuit for discrimination. Because that dog might be there for the cover because some people have real bad anxiety. See, I'm giving you all the thing about segregation that people don't take a look at. They think just segregation just for want to say blacks over here, whites over here, Hispanic, Asian, Jews, whatever. They got their own area. No, segregation means it could be anybody with any kind of disability, anybody that could be discriminated against. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Title 3, discrimination of public property. Well, intimate domain, where the government come take your property to use, right? They might have another thing in mind to use it for a private sector, but guess what? They can say, "Oh, we're taking your property because we finna use it for what we're doing is for public use." Just set you right for under you. But sometimes you gotta stay your ground. You don't sell. Then you got Title 4, discrimination of public schools and colleges. You see, they try to take the funding from Columbia and them schools like that and the HBCUs. That does help research. What good they gonna do us? When some of the brilliant mind that go to them schools can't do no research on stuff to find out what's really going on. What's going to happen when something else comes up and try to do research? They don't have the funding for it. That's just a question I posed to you. What's going to happen? Okay. Title 5, U.S. Commission of Civil Rights. You gotta know your laws, right? You gotta know your laws, right? You gotta know your laws. And you gotta understand them, right? You gotta understand them. I'm finna go back to Title 1. I'm gonna go back to Title 1. It said discriminatory voting tactic. Prohibit unequal application of voter registration requirements such as literacy tests. That means you can't discriminate against a person who don't know how to read. And people think that melanated people cannot read or think. But guess what? Not only black folks, some black folks cannot. Melanated people, they are not the only one that cannot read. They're not the only one that cannot write. They ain't the only one that cannot spell. Right? So, discrimination of public accommodation. outlaw discrimination based on color, race, religion, and national origin in restaurants, theaters, hotels, and motels, as well as all other public accommodation involved in interstate commerce. Private clubs are exempt. I don't think private clubs should be exempt from that. I don't think private clubs should be exempt from that. You got to have accommodation for the handicapped, disabled. Respect together. You got to have it. Because, like I said, everybody think the Civil Rights Act of 1964 had to do with just all our brothers and sisters. No, it had to do with everybody that could be discriminated against. But like I said, I don't think private clubs should be exempt from that discrimination or public accommodation. But it said public accommodation, it said private. They should have put in that Title II discrimination of any public or private accommodation. That's what it should have said instead of public accommodation. Title III, discrimination of public property. Title III prohibits state and local government from denying access to public property and facility based on color, race, religion, or national origin. It involved federal enforcement of equal protection that was guaranteed by the 14th Amendment. 14th Amendment. Let's take a look at that for a minute. Let's take a look at the Title III for a minute on that 1960 Civil Rights Act of 1964. That means the state, that means the city government, county government, for denying access to public property and facility based on color, race. See, that means libraries, police station, fire station, anything that is open to the public. They can't deny you for going in there. They can't deny you going in there. Go check your law books. Go check it. It said provided the basis for the discrimination of public schools and college using equal protection guarantee under the 14th Amendment. Me, myself, I think the public school is a bunch of hogwash. Even private school, charter school is a bunch of hogwash. Because what do they really teach our kids? What are they really teaching our kids? Nothing. Nothing at all. Title V, U.S. Commerce Commission of Civil Rights, provided for the expansion of the U.S. Commission of Civil Rights that was established by the earlier Civil Rights of 1957. I'm gonna get to that Civil Rights Act of 1957 in a minute, right? Title VI, discrimination by receipt of federal financial assistance, prohibit discrimination by receipt of federal financial assistance and authorized government agency that distributes the funds to investigate, terminate, or withhold such funding based on their findings. It's a lot going on in that right there. So guess what? They just did that in a roundabout way by taking the funding back from the researchers. Hey, I'm just giving you the truth. Who don't like the truth? See, there's a whole lot of people that need to be over here listening to this. Who agree with on this? So they're gonna be lost when the time comes. They're gonna know what to do, what to think, and how to do it. Who will believe? Tell me. What y'all think so far? Do you think it's a positive or a negative if we start segregating ourselves for the rest of the people? In Title VII, discrimination employment, we already know that they can't discriminate because of creed, color, race, whatever, national origin, or they cannot do it because we're handicapped. You're right. There's a whole lot of high school graduates are reading at a fifth grade level. I'm gonna tell you, I read this story. This girl graduated high school without knowing how to read or write. They ain't got in college, but she didn't know how to read and write. See, the teachers these teachers and administrators just passing these kids along. Then when you go apply for, then when these high schoolers or something go apply for these big jobs, they may not can't get it because they can't read. But guess what? That discrimination. They ain't their problem. We failing our kids. We failing everybody. See, that's why I said segregation. We get our own spot, get our own community, build it up. We teach them the right way. You're right, together. You're right. We was. This is what Together said. I'm gonna read her first comment. She'll read her first comment. She said a lot of high school graduates are reading at a 5th grade level. Yes. And I'm not just talking about our people. A whole bunch of some whites, Asian, a whole lot of reading at a 5th grade level, graduating high school. And she came back and said, we are better by being left alone because we were progressing and the other side could not take it. Yeah, they couldn't take it. See, we had to go do some of these Black Wall Street. You see how they had to do it up there in New York, Central Park. Had to take that Black Town. We were doing good. See what they had to do down here where Lake Lanier, Oscarville, had to took that and put water over it. See what they did in Tulsa, Oklahoma, burnt it down. So they can't stand when we are doing better than they are. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. Why they can't stand it? Because, like I said, we are smarter than they are. We're smarter than they are. Think about the security system, all and the phones and all that stuff. A Black woman invented that. Plasma blood transfusion, a Black man invented it. Everything you see that worth fighting for, somebody melanated like us did it. The American flag. You think Betsy Ross? You think she made that flag on her own? No. A young girl, young melanated sister, she helped make that flag. And how you notice, everything we do, they try to make their own, but we take everything, we take it to another level on it. But guess what? Our people need to start waking up. Our people need to start waking up. So the ones that don't wake up, they're gonna get shook up. I don't know what else to say. You're right. You gotta say the problem now is they are overly sensibilizing Black women, talking about P-popping and D, and you name it. There's nothing promoting education. You're right. Look how the music don't change. Look how the TV programming has changed. They put up what the producers, the radio record company, the writers put out songs they want you to put out. And guess what? They gravitate to it. Give us some old school R&B. Give us some old school hip hop. And I was watching this video. Some people was going back and forth about what actually all the genre of music came from us. Yeah, you're right. Desmond G. Hey, Just a jigaboo. Just no. You want to dance for me. I want you to sing this. I want you to rap this. I want you to wear this. I want you to wear that. Yeah, they look like animals. Yeah, they look like animals to them. And guess what? They just sit back and laughing. And while you doing that, you might have a hit record or whatever. Guess what? They're making all the money. They already furnish you the money you're gonna get until you pay it all back with all the touring and all the other stuff. Guess what? You're still stuck. That's why we need our own. We need our own stuff so we can prosper. I'm gonna ask this question. If you I should have said, if you believe I'm telling the truth, put a one in the chat. There's some of our folks would rather play ball with them than try to build with us, build with our community. If you believe that true, put a one in the chat. Some of our people rather build with the other people than try to build with us within their community. Put a one in the chat if you believe that. Yeah, music has changed. Music has changed. That's why we need our own. Just think about this. Just think about it. If we had our own community with our own schools, our own library, our own movie theater, our own bank, our own doctors, and so on and so on. This is what I said together. I said, put a one in the chat if you think I'm right about this. If I'm right about this. There's some of our people rather build with the other people than try to build within their own community. If you believe that, put a one in the chat. There are some of our people rather build with the other folks than try to build in their own community. Yeah, I thought you were gonna say that. I talk about this all the time, don't I? So think about it. If we start building together, see, some of the folks that I'm talking about are scared that one gonna have more than the other. The one gonna have more than the other. I don't think nobody gonna have more than nobody else. It's a lot of stuff that I could get into, but I want to take my time, try to teach this stuff, right? Go look at your constitution. Go look at the laws that they put it in place. See, I'm gonna read. So I'm gonna go back. I'll go back. Segregation 2025. Hold on, see if I can get it. Pull it up. Okay. It says, you know who ordered segregation in the U.S. What it really means. I'm gonna read you what it really means. It said federal contractor for having segregated restroom, waiting rooms, and drinking fountains. But the only problem with that is you still got state and federal laws that override that. What he trying to do. State and federal laws override that. Like I said, Civil Rights Act of 1964 overrides that because it's law. How do law get changed? Got to be the act of Congress, Senate, the House. Will it be a possibility that they could change that? Yes. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? I don't know nothing. I'm just here. Some of y'all know me. I speak from the heart, right? I speak from the heart. I speak from the heart. And I speak from the heart. Because with me, I look at it as a good thing. I also look at it a bad thing. Should we be discriminated against? But the bad, sad part about it, we discriminate against our own doggone people. We discriminate against our own people. How's that for a bag of chips right there? We discriminate against our own people. If you own a business, will you have somebody, your own people, to work there? I guarantee you have some, go ask some of these folks that got these businesses where they have their own kind. Some of them probably say no, they wouldn't. Then you ask why not. They're gonna say, "Oh, I can't trust them," but you can trust the other folks, right? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Look at all through the years how things have changed. Music, movies. I'm talking about all kinds, but look how everything has changed. It's not about what you know now, it's about who you know. If will segregation help us? Maybe. I'm gonna say yes, yes, it will. And I'm also gonna say no, because they're gonna be some hard-headed idiots. They're gonna screw it up. They're gonna sell out. Yes, sir, boss. They're gonna be a Sambo. If y'all don't know who Sambo is, he's the one that sold our ancestors out. Uncle Tom was the one that everybody want to say, "Oh, he's Uncle Tom." Uncle Tom was the good fella, was the one that did good. Start calling him a Sambo for the sellouts. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and I will be right. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. Yeah, we are back. Like I said, this just is part one of what do y'all think about going back to segregation, which is going to be hard to do. Like I said, it's long. You're going to take an act of Congress to overturn the 1964 uh, Civil Rights Act because it's long. I wasn't going to be on. I wasn't going to be on here long. I wasn't going to be here long. I just want to give y'all some rundown what I'm going to be talking about the next few days. I think it's time to go back to education. Time to go back to history because it is what it is and go to what it's going to be. We are better. We are. Are we, just think about? Are we better off today than our grandmothers, great grandparents, great grandparents was? Are we better off? Respect static. Are we better off today than they was? Especially one that was living in that let me say that the Black Wall Street that was had their own money and had their own stuff. Are we better off today than we was back then? How many of y'all think we was better off? We better off now? Are we better off now? If you think we better off now, let me know. Let me know. Are we better off now? Or you think our grandparents or great grandparents had it better than we do? Our mothers, our mothers and fathers, our grandparents, great grandparents, did they have it better than we did? Yeah, I said we. Yeah, you're right. Together, we were better off prior before now. Look how some of these men and women acted. They don't want. I think some of these people do not want nothing good. That's why I say you got some children, you got some kids. You got to teach them about history, not his story, but our story. And I'm gonna tell you, everybody's if you don't know, everybody on this planet derived for us. We were the first people on this planet, on this on the rock called Earth. Yeah, the one they call Joshua Jesus. Well, he was black. That was so melanated kings and queens back in the day. Yes, they use black people as servants and whatever. Yes. Okay, together. We are the kings and queens of this planet called Earth, but some of us don't act like it. Some people act like a doggone plum fool. Can't see what's right in front of them. They worry about what the other person got, what other people got that they don't have. Why you worry about what they got that you don't have? Money, fame, house, car. Don't be envy of them people. Be envy of yourself. Because if you envy of them other people, guess what? Envy will kill you. Envy will make you perish. Envy will make you perish. And everybody want to talk about Moses. Moses had a melanated wife. Okay. All of you want to talk about the disciples? Hey, they was all black. See, I'm giving a history lesson now. I'm giving a history lesson. What else y'all want to know? Do I need to go there? Do I need to really teach? Do I really need to teach y'all something? Well, let me see, can I find it? I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. Because I want y'all to hear something, right? I want y'all to hear something. Because is it for all of you know where we're going, right? Well, for you all to know where we're going, you gotta know where we came from. It sounds kind of odd, but it's true. You gotta know where you came from before you get where you're going. You gotta know where you came from before you know where you're going, right? Gotta know where you before you know where you before you know where you gotta know where you came from before you know where you're going. I'm gonna tell you why I said that. I'm gonna tell you why I said that. I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to this. Y'all ready? Y'all want to hear this? If y'all want to hear this, put some fire emoji in the chat. You want to hear this? This for it. Hold on. Don't put this other banner up. Hold on. Don't put this banner up right here. I don't want educational purpose only. I gotta put that up too. No, I gotta put that up too. Okay. I'm back. We're back in there. Y'all want to hear what I was talking about? Here you go. Listen to this. Tell me what you think about it.
The Bible is the pure, untouched word of God. Think again. It's been edited, rewritten, and manipulated for centuries. Let's break it down. First, missing books. The book of Enoch, gone. The Gospel of Thomas, erased. Who decided what stayed and what got cut? Powerful men with an agenda. Second, contradictions everywhere. Genesis says humans were created after animals, but in the next chapter, Adam comes first. So which is it? Third, thousands of versions. King James, NIV, Catholic Bible. Why so many if it's divinely inspired? Because it's been changed to fit different beliefs. Fourth, Jesus' identity flipped. One verse says Jesus is equal to God. Another says God is greater than him. Somebody's lying. Fifth, translation corruption. The original Hebrew and Greek were altered. The so-called virgin birth, the Hebrew word actually meant young woman, but they changed it to fit the narrative. True? The Bible has been tampered with for control. Don't just believe what they tell you. Ask questions. The Bible is the pure, untouched.
Y'all heard that, right? I'm not making all this stuff up. Everything been twisted. Everything been twisted to fit some people's narratives. What narrative do you want to run with? What narrative do you want to be with? That's why I said go do your research. Like I said, segregation is not a bad thing. But like I said, he gonna have to the Civil Rights Act of 1964 had to be overturned because it's law, which is gonna be hard to do. Because everybody think the 1964 Civil Rights Act law, it was just for melanated people. No, it was for everybody. You see how they twisted the Bible, all different kind of versions of the Bible to fit some kind of narrative that they have. What you think is going on now? What you think going on now? What you think going on now? They do the same thing. They twisted everything to make themselves look good. But guess what? You can't make yourself look good when you twisted the facts. Because guess what? The facts going to be always come to the forefront. The fact is always gonna be what it is. You can't change nothing to fit your narratives. Nobody can. But you can change your outlook of things. You can change your perspective. You can change your mind. You can change who you are. It's just like people trying to change another person. Why would you want to change the person that you're with when you can change yourself? See, we're not going to change them other folks' mind, but we can change our own mind and our own mindset. We can change our own mindset to fit the narrative that we want. So what kind of narrative you want to? So what kind of narrative you want to set? What kind of narrative you want to set? What kind of narrative you want to? I'm telling you another. I'm gonna play something else right quick. I want y'all to see. I want y'all to hear this too. I want y'all to hear this.
America helped Hitler. Here's the part that I don't like. It's the blatant, overt hypocrisy. You know BMW? You seen the BMW? Yeah, good old Hitler. That's Nazis. Mercedes, you like those? Adolf Hitler, Nazis. Krispy Kreme donuts, partially founded, Nazis. God damn. Let's cut the cap. Knock this off. He helped to kill some of our people too in the Holocaust. They don't talk about the African Germans who were there. Don't get this twisted. He learned a lot of what he learned as it pertains to the sterilization, and particularly with needles from California, from this state, what it was doing to the over 20,000 black and brown women in the prisons. Adolf Hitler gave the credit to California for that part. As it pertains to the eugenics movement, he learned a lot of that from here. Wait. If y'all really want to go there, you helped him. He made Time Magazine's Man of the Year. The swastika didn't come from the Nazis. The swastika was an Indian symbol of peace. That symbol is used all throughout Africa. That symbol is used in Ethiopia. That symbol is used when it comes to the pyramids in ancient Kemet. That symbol was used by our people for peace and tranquility and good faith and love and all these positive affirmations long before Adolf Hitler and the Nazis took it over and stole it. That symbol was used by the Navajo tribe here in Phoenix, Arizona, bro. Until the 1940s, they had to remove it. Coca-Cola used to use a swastika. There's a swastika city in New York. Let me help you, bro. Wow. There's a swastika city in Ontario, Canada. So again, he stole that. They stole that, just like they have stolen a lot of different things. And I'm not encouraging people to go put the swastika on. There's so much horrible history that they have put on it to where you have to put things in full context. But America.
Now, what y'all think about that? See what I'm saying? Everything we do, they take. And guess what? There's some of our people that take from us themselves. See how they took a nice symbol that we had and turned it into something we look at now as evil. I want y'all to sit and think about it. I want y'all to sit and think about it. Think about it. Every time we do something, they turn it around and makes it evil. Like I said, us being segregated for the rest of the people, it wouldn't be a bad thing. It wouldn't be a bad thing at all. It wouldn't be bad at all. For the people that are watching, and like I said, hit the like button, subscribe, share this live out. How many? I want everybody to answer the question that watching. How many of the people watching they go watch it? If you go watch the replay, I want you to answer the question too. If you watch the replay, would y'all ready to go back to segregation? That's one question. Or were we better off by ourselves, segregated within our own community, in our town, with our own mates? I say yes to both questions. Just long as everybody is on the same page. As long as everybody on the same page, we are good. But once somebody get out that page right there, and somebody from the other side taking that little money in their face, grease their little palm, guess what? They'll sell us out. We already know we're going to have some sellouts. We already know we're going to have some sellout, some sambos. We're going to have some sambos. Because I'm going to come back with something strong my next live. I'm coming back with something strong in my next live. But for the time being, this is what I want y'all to do. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for it? You know what my saying is when I go off the air. Gotta love and respect yourself. Because if you don't love and respect yourself, you won't be able to see all the BS that's going on around you. And guess what? You gotta love yourself. Because self-love is the best kind of love that you can get. Because guess what? I don't care your relationship, whatever you're in, you gotta love yourself. Self-love is the best kind of love. And guess what? Your partner gotta love themselves. Because that's the best kind of love they give themselves. If y'all love yourselves, guess what? Y'all can love each other. I will be back. Maybe tomorrow. But tomorrow I will be doing my picks. My pick for the women round of 32. I will be doing my pick for the women round of 32 tomorrow. What time? I had no idea what time I'm going to do it. Then I might go live right on after that. So, like I said, love, respect yourself. Because when you love, respect yourself, you can see through all the BS. Self-love is the best love. Who can love you better than you love yourself? Unless somebody want to come up. I guess nobody want to come up. It doesn't matter how you feel about what I said. Because if I hurt your feeling for what I said, and you one of those people I call a Sambo, oh well, I wouldn't care. because I care about my people. And I'm educating my people, my brothers and sisters that want to be educated. For all the people say, oh, segregation this, segregation that. Some people don't feel any type of way about it. Before he get run, before segregation can even be, because of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, it got to be, you're going to take that House in the Senate to overturn it. And I don't think they want to do that. Peace. And I am out.